Welcome to the Keep the Faith podcast. I am your host, Tori, and I'm going to take these glasses off because I got a little glare. But I am your host, Tori. It is a Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. And I have a special guest, Miss Cynthia, on with me. And of course, we're going to do a quick live. We want to salute the mothers. We want to celebrate the mothers that are still here. We want to celebrate the mothers who have transitioned. And we also want to celebrate the mothers who have lost children. Now, there are so many of you that carry the title mother. You can be a spiritual mother, you can be an auntie, godmom, stepmother. There's so many like what your grandkids call you, noni. They're like mothers as well.
Yeah.
Grandmothers, but you wear that title as mother. So we want to salute the mothers today. And I told Cynthia, I said, listen, and before I told Cynthia, I said, I need you to say a word that's dedicated just for the mothers. I said, do you have something? She said, I always got a word. But before you get into that, tell us a little bit about yourself. Those that don't already know, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a native of Hartsville, South Carolina. I am a child of God. I am an ordained elder. I am a woman of many words, a lot of love. I am a mother. I am a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm an auntie. I'm a business owner, multiple business owner. I just love people, and I am purpose to do what it is that God has for me to do. Um, I just love to say that I'm a spiritual motivator. I don't like the title, the titles. I love to spiritually motivate people. Um, because when you're a believer of Christ, you just want to see people do well. You want to love on people. And that's just who I am in a nutshell. I want to exude love, and I want the reciprocity of love, and I just want love all around me. And that's just me.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Tell us a little bit about your business. One in particular that I hear people I hadn't made it to be a client yet, but people tell me how relaxing because you're a massage therapist, and people telling me
Hmm.
how wonderful it is. Tori, you ain't got a massage yet. How are you
No.
going to have a massage therapist as a friend and you hadn't got a massage? I don't know. I'm coming though.
I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, I don't know. I've gotten you in the building numerous of times, just not on the table. Uh, yeah, that part. I've been in the beauty industry for 20 plus years. I started as a nail tech, mentored under my amazing sister, mentor Wendy Moore, at the Pamper Place Day Spa, and the epiphany hit me. And that I found out then, or I discovered that God had placed healing within my hands, and there was a love for me, servitude and making people feel relaxed. And therefore, I pursued a career in massage therapy. 2009, I got licensed, and 10 years later, 10 years later, God birthed Zenful Escape Day Spa. Uh, it is it is a God thing. I tell people all the time, you give God a dream, a prayer, a vision, and he super exceeds what you could ever think and or imagine. And that's what he did with that. And I get to be a massage therapist. A lot of people may feel that as business owners we're arrogant, but really we're grateful. We don't work. We don't work, and the reason why I say we don't work, because if you find something, if you're able to do your passion um, every day and acquire money from it, get paid for it, you never work a day in your life. And I don't work. I get to serve, and the bonus is that I get paid to do it. Zenful Escape Day Spa, located in Hartsville, South Carolina. Um, we set the atmosphere for rest, for relaxation, for forgetting what is outside of the door, for allowing yourself to just release and let go and self-care and know that you are the most important person at that moment. Um, that everything else can wait. Everything else can wait. We do different massage modalities as far as therapeutic massage, Swedish massage, hot stones, deep tissue, sports massage, pregnancy massage. Um, I call it relaxation and prayer massage. A lot of people call it meditation sessions, but I feel as though it's much more than a meditation session. It's much more than that because we dive deep. We find out things that you need to release, past traumas. It's a spiritual thing. It's a God thing. And a lot of people lay on that table and they get up a different person because a lot of people don't have a safe space to let go of things and be vulnerable. And God has blessed me with that. And I hold that very dear. And it's a very private thing. And people like to say, does this person come to you? That person? I never tell who my clients are unless my clients telling themselves. And that's just how I am because it's so sacred. Because a lot of people entrust in me their private part of their life, and they give in and they open up. So I take it not lightly. I abide by HIPAA laws, and I just take care of the people that entrust me to take care of them. And it is a blessing. Oh my God, it is a blessing. If you would have told me 10, 15 years ago that I would be where I am as far as being entrusted with people like this, I wanted it, but I just couldn't fathom what God is doing. He's doing greater things. This is not over yet. So yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. It's Mother's Day weekend. Actually, on the downside of Mother's Day weekend, it's almost over. But I want you to give a word because I know you have a word, whether it be a word for the mothers that may be missing. I know I don't want to get into saying names because I don't want to miss anyone. But we have some I don't want to call names because I don't want to miss anyone. But we have some near and dear friends that are, today can be quite difficult for them because they are missing their mother. And we also have friends that are maybe having a difficult day because they're missing their children. So whatever God lays on your heart to say to just a message to the mothers, however God sees fit for you to, to word it. Because I just wanted to let the mothers know that we love them. Happy Mother's Day to all. I hope you guys have enjoyed your Mother's Day weekend. I'm praying for those that are missing their mothers because I actually have like I said, I don't want to call names because I don't want to miss anybody. But I know I gotta say something about Miss Barbara Caraway of Hartsfield. She recently she just lost her mom. So my heart goes out to her. And she just lost her mom this week.
Yes. She is the matriarch of Hartsfield. You can't think about Hartsfield without saying Miss Barbara Caraway's name. There's just no way. God bless her mom. Who from seeing Tiffany and Caprina's posts about their grandma, so many posts about how lively she was. And I remember her when I was a little girl when I used to go on Butler Street with my cousins. So this lady she's always was a vibrant lady, and she never looked her age. So Miss Barbara Caraway's mom she never looked her age. And I know that's one of the reasons Miss Barbara Caraway is such a beautiful woman inside and out because of her mother. And my heart goes out to her because Hartsville has really lost a jewel. And a jewel is hurting, which is her daughter and the family, the whole entire Caraway family. So my heart definitely goes out to them, and I caveat and agree with you on that.
So I had to mention because I know she lost her mom this week. And then there was another I can't remember the name, but a friend of mine lost her cousin and it was the cousin and the cousin's grandchild. They were killed in a car accident. I don't recall the name, but my heart goes out to them. There's so many families that are grieving, and I know there are lot of children that are experiencing their very first Mother's Day without their mother. So I can
Yeah.
only imagine that got to be hard.
Yeah.
So just, whatever God placed on your heart to just give a message to the mothers. And like I said, my heart goes out to those that are missing their moms, especially those that, this is going to be this was your first Mother's Day without your mom.
Yeah.
And to also, my prayers going out to those mothers that are missing their children. I can't even begin to imagine. My heart goes out to you. But I know that you have a message. And like I said, however God sees fit and however he leads you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the floor.
Yeah. We both have our moms, so I cannot imagine the feeling of not having your mother on any day. More so Mother's Day, especially as far as mothers not having their children. As we both know that our beloved Dominique started Hello Again. And I applaud any parent that's missing their child to reach out to her in the Hello Again nonprofit organization, because that organization was started because she lost her two beautiful, amazing sons. And in that, she gained strength to start this for other parents who's lost their children. So please reach out. Please look up Hello Again nonprofit. She does amazing things in the community. I want to say that, if we can't help, we'll direct you to people that can, to help you start your healing process. To those that have lost their mom, I'm going to just say and caveat on something Apostle Terry Hudson said during prayer, was that gather the great things. There's sad moments, but gather the great things that you remember about your mother, the things that make you laugh, the things that make you smile, the things that you realize who you are and why you've become who you are because of that person. Even they're physically no longer here, they never died through you. And when we were visiting Southside Baptist Church, and my bishop, Reginald McLeod Sr., he looked at the babies that were in that were dancing, within the congregation and praising God. And he said Dot Jackson would never die, because those were her great grands that were dancing and praising God. And you have to realize that legacy lives on through your generation, your DNA, because DNA is passed on. So that was just amazing to look at that and see that even though someone's not physically here, you see the legacy that lives on. So hold on to your legacy of your mother, and look at your children and look at yourself and look at your grandchildren and just see that, hey, mama's still here because she lives through us. With that being said, to the mothers, wow, I'm a mom, but I just don't feel right to my own horn. You know what I'm saying? But I have amazing mom. My mom to me is a warrior. My mom is basically my hero. My mom taught me how to love. You know what I'm saying? My mom is the reason I love love. My mom is the reason I love affection. I love hugging, kissing. I love, grabbing my grandbabies by the face while I tell them I love them before I hang up, or I just call them to tell them I love them. But as a mother, you are so much appreciated. You are so needed. You are past your mistakes. You are far above rubies. You are Proverbs 31 woman. Regardless of what you've been through, regardless of what you've endured, there is a purpose that God has called you to. I don't care what your age is. I don't care what your background. I don't care what your ethnicity is and or not is. God has called you to an amazing purpose, and he entrusted you to birth amazing humans. Not only to just birth them, but to care for them, to put yourself aside and love someone greater than you love yourself. Love someone that you would lay your life down for. Sometimes we don't even physically, biologically birth a person, but God still entrusts us in a way of signature on a paper that makes that child yours, where you decree and declare in the eyes of the government and in the eyes of God that I will take care of this human being the best of my ability. And you're doing great. You're absolutely doing great. You are powerful in your own right. If you continue to look at your kids day by day, you will see a piece of yourself growing. You will never die because everything you pour into these people, these little people, these human beings, you're being cultivated. You're becoming not only within yourself, but within someone else. You are yourself. Your children are you in walking form. As I look at my daughters, and I look at how they take care of their homes, their husbands, their children, how they manage their household, how they budget, how they shop, how they cook. I see a piece of me. So that in itself is God's gift to me every day, to know that I, me, even my mistakes, even the times I didn't do so well, even the times I might have said things that I beat myself up for, at the end of the day, the reward is so much greater than the downfall. So I'm here to let the mothers know that you are valuable, that you are appreciated, that you are important, that you are so much needed, not just in your home, but in your community. Your nurturing is like gold. It is like pressed diamonds that shine in the darkness. Without a mother, where would this world be? Without a mother, how would we know the feel and the kick of a human within the womb? Without a mother, how would a child's boo-boo be kissed and nurtured and band-aid? Without a mother, how could we stand in the front line as soldiers and fight war? Because all we want to do is come home to our mother. How could we be basketball and football players and look up in the stands and keep going even when we're losing? Why? Because mama is there. How can we press into our education to become the best we can? Because why? We know that our single mothers have done everything she could to take care of us, have worked 2, 3 jobs, and we know once we get where we are that we can take mama out of the hood. We can take mama out of the trailer park. We can take mama out of the place of worry and or financial bind. That is what a mother does. A mother adds value to life. A mother adds peace and love. When she is a woman of purpose, when she is a woman of love, when she is a woman that is evolving and constantly becoming a better her, she is a woman that is creating a nation. We cannot be anywhere without a woman. James Brown said, "This is a man's world, but it would be nothing without a woman or a girl." We can't multiply without mothers. We can't continue on legacies without mothers. That's just not going to happen. I don't care how you set it up. I don't care what you do. At the end of the day, God created the DNA in the woman to have a child, to birth that child. And honey, that is the way God created it. And without her, we cannot do it. So we need mother. We need mama. We need mom. We need Noni. We need Yaya. We need Gigi. We need all of that. And I just say that look at yourself, mothers, and understand and know that you have impacted someone's life in some way, shape, or form, and you will never be forgotten. With every breath in you, just know that you being created was such an amazing gift to someone else. And it's so funny that I was hearing at the end of the day, I heard something today, and Snoop Dogg said, "Last but not least, I like to thank me. I like to thank me for not giving up. I like to thank me." Come on, mamas, thank yourself. It's okay. Yeah, you might feel uncomfortable for tooting your own horn, but at the end of the day, thank you. You never gave up. You kept going to the job you didn't like. You kept doing the things and sacrificing for your children. You kept saying yes when you wanted to say no to the world. You got up anyway, even though you felt like you can't live another day. You looked at that child and said, "I can go on. I can do this because they need me. I have a reason to get up and press forward. I can love again. I can live again. God can do all things through me because he strengthens me. He can do things in me and I can do them through him because he strengthens me. So, yes, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a hug, look in the mirror and root yourself on because, baby, you matter. You matter, mothers. You matter. And we are so grateful to my mama, Viola Lee. I love my vibe. That's my favorite girl. Without my mama, I don't know where I would be. Without my mama, I wouldn't press as hard. Without my mama, I wouldn't know love like it is. Without my mama, I wouldn't be a good mama. Without my mama, I wouldn't be a good noni. So I just want to shout my mama out and just know that I love her. My aunties, even my cousins that act like moms to me, Sarah Evans, Robin Evans, that just loved on me and took care of me when my mom had to work, and my aunties that's gone on that took care of me when it took a village to raise me, honey. I had a lot of mama, I had a lot of mama figures, and that's how we're blessed to have women in our life that may not be our biological moms, but step in the place of our moms. Mother Betty Ellison, who's my spiritual mother, who stepped into place, you know what I'm saying, of my mom when I was young and married with kids. She stepped in when I was not, when I couldn't reach my mama. So, my bonus mom, Retha Robinson, I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. And just know that you're blessed and you're needed and you're valued. And I pray that you got showered with gifts and love and dinner and everything on today because you absolutely deserve it. Flowers. I've just been seeing it all. It's just been amazing. I'm not big on gifts. Usually my girls try to, do something for me, but I was just kind of like, you know what? Let's just love on each other. Let's just love on each other. Let's just express love and just let each other know that we love each other. And material things are amazing. They're great. But at the end of the day, love covers. Love covers. And that's what I wanted to stick in the heart of myself and my children and my grandkids. And I got a happy Mother's Day from my grandbaby. So that was all the gift I needed on today. And my baby girl made dinner. So she made shrimp and crawfish. So I'm like, what? So yeah, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. All the mothers, all the mothers.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Girl, you
Yeah.
just blessed my whole life. That was you ministered to my soul, and church was amazing today.
Oh yeah,
Strong
yeah.
Tower, we had the message today at Strong Tower with Pastor Kelsey Goodson at Strong Tower was a woman, a consistent woman, and a sometime man.
Yeah, I remember. I remember you saying that. Oh yeah, I gotta go watch that replay, Pastor Kelsey. I know that was good.
Oh, it was so good, and I want to
I
shout
know.
out. I want to shout out to my mother Patricia for surprising me today at church. I wasn't expecting to see her. I invited her this morning, like I want you to come to church. She was like, "Yeah, okay," but I didn't know she
I
was
know.
coming. So
Listen, ain't nothing like mama showing up, honey. She brings a bright ray of sunshine when she walk in the room. Listen. Anytime my mama come visit me or anything, it's like a bright ray of sunshine that walks in the room. So yeah. And I
yeah,
thought you were cheesing. I see you cheesing in them pictures. You were
I
happy.
I was very, very happy to see her today. I
Yeah.
was shocked. I was shocked, but I was very, very happy to see my mother.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I want to shout out to all the mothers, my
Yeah.
biological mother Patricia, my spiritual mother at church, Mrs. Angela, my spiritual mother.
Yeah.
There's so many mothers figures that I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
dearly, love
Yeah.
dearly, and that's why.
Yeah.
Listen, that's why we started late. Cause listen, I went after church. I went to my mama's house and my mama cooked today, y'all.
Oh, what mama cook?
And yeah, let me tell you, girl, let me tell you, y'all know how it is, and y'all know I'm country now, but y'all know how it is. You eat that good old food, and you get that itis. Oh, I'm gonna cook some. Oh my goodness, some peas, some rice,
Oh
um,
my.
I forgot what type of meat, some yams and
Oh
something
my.
else. All I know is that why we didn't start at 6:30. Your girl was sleeping.
Your mama, listen, your mama look like she can just throw down. I'm like, look at him, mama. Send me a plate. Listen. I know
Liz,
she can cook.
see, that food was good. That's why I was knocked out. That's why we started late. But what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do, this word was so good. I'm actually gonna have to re-air this the night before Mother's Day end because everything you said, I know that
Mhm.
there's gonna be so many mothers that need to hear those words. And then also, what is your message? Because and this is something else that we don't know how it feels. What is your message to the mothers that have lost children?
Okay. Well, first I want to shout out my pastor, Andrea Renee Bowie McLeod, because I went to visit the Manning Baptist Church in Dillon, South Carolina, where she brought the word today. And it was so
Uh-huh.
awesome because yesterday we had Wellness and Worship with Apostle Simona Muldrow and Prophetess Hey. Oh gosh, it was so many. I can't even think of everybody's name. Y'all forgive me. And anyway, just amazing women of God. I don't want to forget anybody's name. So the same word that came forth on yesterday at Wellness and Worship, my pastor preached on today out of Philippians. Let me tell you something. My pastor walked the word today heavy. She did not play. I loved it because the way she preached today, it's like the more I see her speak, the more you see God word. And in one sense, I posted about this. She said, I don't know who don't like me. She said, because I don't care. Because because I'm too busy doing God's work. My life is to please God. It's to please God. And at the end of the day, that right there spoke volumes to me. It fed me. Um and how just she went into about your inward parts and dealing with allowing God to deal with you in a way that you grow. And I just love that. I love that. So shout out to my pastor, Andrea Renee McLeod, the way she walked that word today for the mothers at Manning Baptist
Yeah.
Church in Dillon, South Carolina. Honey, we had
Yeah.
church. We had church. I mean, the babies was praising God, honey. We had church. It was amazing. With that being said, I have not lost a child, but I have witnessed some very special people in my heart that have. I can't imagine. So, how dare I sit here and even try to explain how they feel? But what I do know is that God will give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. That sometimes it does not get better day by day. And for anyone to say that has never gone through that loss, they have no right. They have no right to tell you how to mourn. They have no right to tell you how to yearn for your baby, for your child, for the gift that God gave you. But what I can say is that you're loved, you're valued. There is a network of people that is willing to help you get through this. You do not have to do this alone. Uh, get in touch with Keep the Faith podcast, Tori or myself. Inbox me personally, Cynthia Yvonne Robinson on Facebook. My profile is public. Inbox me. We will connect you to someone that can connect you to counselors, get you with a network of people. The woman who started the organization, Hello Again, like I spoke of earlier, Dominique McFarland, y'all, she is a jewel. She is walking strength. Um, when I look at her and how she loves on people and the loss, she not lost just one, she lost both of her babies. While on a family vacation. And to see her reach out to mothers and fathers that lost their child and love on them like she never lost her kids is amazing to me. Um, and it is encouraging to me. Um, I can only imagine to wake up every day and have to keep pushing in the sense of having two of your babies be your angels and yet console another mother who may have just lost a child the week before. Um, as I said, how dare I sit and try to act like I know what it's like, because I don't, but I know someone who is absolutely amazing. Every fiber of her being is just pure. And God really gave her such a big responsibility that she is doing so well. So if you have lost a child, no matter the age, reach out to us so we can connect you with Hello Again. Because me myself, loving to be connected with this organization, to me it is a blessing. It is an honor. I will continue to stay connected with this organization because how could I not? From what she's doing, she's having a gala soon. If you want to pour into her nonprofit, if you want to find something to pour into, I don't care how minimal it is or how much it is, she would gladly appreciate and or accept it, because she truly helps. She truly helps people that have been so hurt by the loss of their child. And she helps them to cope. Um, and I've had the honor to meet some of them. So I know what she does. She does it because I've had the honor to meet some of these women, and and just love on them and serve them. So yeah, I can say that there are avenues, there are people, there are resources that is out there to help you. You do not have to sit in a house and mourn by yourself. There is a community and a people that will love on you and help you through it, every stage of it, and not make you feel guilty for any way that you're dealing with it. So yeah, so that's what I say about that, Tori. I don't have the mantle, you know what I'm saying, to really do anything but encourage and direct them in the way they should go. That's it. But I love you. Within your pain, I love you. Within the absence of your babies, your precious angels, I love you. Don't forget that.
Ooh, my face. Listen, I wasn't trying to cry.
I tried not to, but you know how I feel. You know how I feel about Dominique. We both do, and that's just such a sensitive part of me. And yeah, great things are gonna happen with Hello Again within this year and within years to come. I'm so excited about it, and I definitely hope to be such a big part of that. Yeah.
Wow, this,
So
this has been amazing. This has been amazing. Oh my
mhm.
God, this has been amazing. I wasn't trying to cry. I really wasn't. But Cynthia took me there.
I apologize.
Woo, Lord
I
Jesus.
apologize. Yeah.
But it was, Lord have mercy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, I'm trying to get myself together. With that being said, I want to simply say thank you for coming on at the last minute, because I wanted to say something to the mothers.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something to the mothers and let them know just how special they are.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm praying for those that lost their moms. And I know today is, quite difficult. And I want to say special prayers for those that have lost children. And on that note, we're gonna end it because there's nothing else left to say. Cynthia said it all. Listen. I know who to call when I need a word quick. She gonna speak what's in her belly, and when I tell you, it just flowed freely. So I thank God for you, and thank you so much for stepping up to the plate. I love you, and happy Mother's Day to you as well. Want to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day again. And you
Yeah.
guys continue enjoying your Mother's Day, and not only celebrate
Yeah.
today, celebrate
Every day.
yourselves
Yes.
every single day.
Yes.
Not just
Yes.
today, celebrate every day.
Every day.
And
Yeah.
this has been so good to me. I got to re-air this. I'm probably going to re-air this within the next hour or so because this really blessed me. So I wanted to bless other people as well.
Yeah.
And God, listen,
Yeah.
this really touched me. So I'm
And
actually
I,
gonna
I wanted to say one thing before you finish, before we close out, that's just fell in my spirit. As a mother, we tend to give out a lot. We tend to forget about ourselves a lot. We tend to just kind of go with the flow of things. But in this season, I charge, encourage, employ the mothers to think about the fact that you are an individual, that God has called you for a purpose. Other than to be a mother, that's a bonus. But just don't forget about the personal, the person, the intimacy of you, of who you are. Grab hold, ask God what it is if you don't know your purpose. And if you do, just enthrall yourself with it. If it's a hobby, love on that hobby, feed that hobby. You get what I'm saying? Do what you need to do to make yourself feel like a whole individual. We talked about wholeness and wellness. We are imperfect people serving a perfect God that has blessed us with a purpose. So don't forget that you, mom, have a purpose in this life as an individual, aside from being a mother, aside from being a wife, aside from being whatever other title that you have. You are you. Don't lose you. That's what I wanted to say. Because I just learned this, y'all, in my 40s. Don't lose you. You are amazing. So just take care of you, mom. Take care of you. And if you take care of you, guess what you can do? Continue to take care of everyone else. But first, you have to take care of you. Self care. Put yourself first. Okay? I'm done. Love y'all.
That was good. That was good. That blessed my soul. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for coming in. Like I said, at the last minute,
Thank
I
you for
called up.
having me.
Like, hey, I need, could you step in? Because we got to say something to the mothers. I know you got a word. She said, well, like I said earlier, she said, I always got something to say. So I really appreciate you. I love you for stepping in and blessing us because this
Mhm.
blessed me as well.
Yeah.
So,
My pulpit is where I stand, baby. My pulpit is where I stand. Wherever it is, I never know what God gonna say. I ain't taking no credit. I never know what God gonna say. I go to Him, say, "Okay, God, what I'm gonna say," and it comes out. So, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about the message that God wants to get out to whomever needs it, baby.
right,
Whomever.
absolutely. Well, you
Yeah.
guys, I'm going to actually re-air this, of course, and of course, you always can go back and watch the replay. But I will re-air this again the night before Mother's Day end. So you guys have a great evening, and as I
Yeah.
always end each podcast, you may be going through things in life, whatever you're going through, whatever obstacle you're going through, you may be in, but don't you dare break. Always remember to keep the faith. And we're out. Y'all have a
Love
good
you
night.
guys. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Love you.